it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. Thank you for joining me again today for another Top Tip Tuesday. And today is rather different because I want to remind you about the extra promotion, because this is a real top tip. Why is it a top tip? Because this is the best deal in the catalogue, and particularly if you want items from the new autumn-winter catalogue before it goes live on the 4th of September. Now, I can't show you the inside of the catalogue. I can show you products from inside the catalogue, just not the catalogue inside the catalogue itself. So you've heard me waffling on about the extra promotion. You get, if you're in the UK, an extra £25 to put in your kit, so that's £155 of product, all for £99, and you don't have to add postage because that's included. And then next month you would get a coupon for £8, which covers your postage and more product. So it's amazing, and you've got that £8 voucher to use before the end of October, so you don't have to rush. There's plenty of time. If you're in Europe, then you get an extra €32, so that brings your €120 kit up to €207, and your voucher in September will be €12, and again that lasts until the end of October. And if you're in either the UK or any of the 4 European countries that are covered by Stampin' Up, you can join my team in the UK. So what can you get for £155? I've put together a kit here which gives you everything. I think there's 25 pence left. So everything here would be included in your kit. So I'm basing it around the Monster Bash suite because I love it. I'm really into this Halloween suite. It's amazing. So you get a full set, because I've used some, a full set of the enamel shapes. You get little coffins, which make up like this, and you get a pack of 12 of those. So fantastic. Now I've aged this, and I'll come on to how I've aged it. I'm partway through a project. You get the scalloped ribbon, which is gorgeous in real life. It may not look like much on the camera, but in real life it is staggering. And you get 10 yards of that. You get the bundle, which is the Spooktacular Bash and the ornate frame dies, which are going to be so useful for all sorts of things, not just for the Halloween suite. This is my top tip for things that may carry over into the new annual catalogue. I don't know, I do not have any inside information, but I just think these are going to be so useful for so many things that that's my guess. But then of course you can use them with the Spooktacular Bash stamp set, which is in red rubber. It's one of the cling mount stamps, so fantastic. Put that together in a bit, and you also get an embossing folder, which is the Stylish Scroll embossing folder. So again, doesn't shout Halloween. So these 3 items and the ribbon do not shout Halloween, but are fantastic for Halloween. The designer series paper is hysterically funny and really, really amazingly cute. It's very Addams Family. I don't know how many people, well, there was the film, wasn't there? So we've got spiders' webs, small pictures, we've got writing, books. The titles of the books are really funny. So this is generic. I think you can use it for anything, but you can see where the scroll comes in. And these lovely potions. Then I keep saying this looks like the Harry Potter Marauders map. And spooky houses. So another sheet of the Marauders map. This one again, generic. Then we've got a full page of script. I must read it. I still haven't read it. Illustrated weekly ghoul paper. And surprisingly, it's dated the 31st of October. Little icony pictures, so family family tree type pictures, and then we're back to where we start. And I have already been using it quite a bit because I love it. I'm really surprised that I love it so much, but I love it. So in order to fill up your basket, so that would all come to £84. And you only have one item code, which is fantastic. But I would add on to that a pack of basic black cardstock, because we're going to want black to go with it. I would also add a pack of the Regals cardstock, so you get some of all of this. Cajun Craze and Crushed Curry are both in the paper. So we've got basic black, crushed curry. Actually, it's not Cajun Craze, it's pumpkin pie. So crushed curry, pumpkin pie, soft suede, which is in the Regals. Is in the Regals, yes. Terracotta tile, very, very vanilla, and whisper white. So I've added the Regals card. Black, you can either add whisper white or very vanilla, depending on how you want to go with that. And Versamark ink pad. Shimmer black embossing powder, I don't have mine yet, but a pot of embossing powder. The seam binding, which is in crushed curry, so goes really well with the papers, if you want something a little brighter than the black. The black foil, you get 2 sheets at 12 by 12, so the black foil. Frost white paint, shimmer paint, and sponge daubers. You get 5 sponge daubers in a pack, and it's the frost white paint that I've aged this coffin with, so it gives that little sparkle but just ages it down nicely. I've also included the 3x6 gusseted bags, which I thought I had got out, but apparently I haven't. No, not those. These 3x6 gusseted bags, which are great for Halloween treats. And then, excuse me, I'm losing my voice, the basic black marker pen, which is great if you want to do any flicking. Now, what do I mean by flicking? Let me clear a space and get a piece of scrap paper. So that is what I mean by flicking, which for Halloween would be great as an addition to something, just to age it down a bit. So that, all of that would come in your starter kit if you wished. So let me pile it all back. So you get a whole pack of the Regals cardstock. So you get another pack of this. You get a pack of either very vanilla or whisper white. The stamps, the paper, the embossing folder, the ribbon, the dies, the bags, the coffins, the enamel shapes, the paint, the sponge daubers, the Versamark, the embossing powder. It's amazing. And then next month you would get a voucher for £10. Now, if we're working in euros, because obviously we do cover Europe as well, and if you're in Europe you can join my team, you get, so in euros it's 207 euros in your starter kit for 120 euros, and your voucher will be for 12 euros. And for the starter kit there is no postage and packing, which is fantastic. So that's what you could put in your starter kit. I'm about to send out a pack for one of my new team members, and from me you get a welcome handbook, and I have one of these for each of the European countries. You get a handmade notebook, which I have made myself. So all of this is handmade. So it's this is the Bird Ballad paper on basic grey, and then I've made the book myself. Some chocolate, because apparently chocolate is good. I don't eat it, but apparently chocolate is good. Some information about how to make the most out of buying stuff and those sorts of things. And a colour family swatch. So that's what my team get as a little welcome pack from me. It's just a little something. It's nothing fantastically, amazingly expensive. We're not allowed to send fantastically, amazingly expensive welcome packs. It's not allowed. So this is my token gesture of welcome to my team. And in my little booklet there's, well, we've got the statement of the heart at the back, and again I make all these myself, and then some information about getting started, where to find stuff, how to get hold of me, and those sorts of things. So it's just a sort of an easy introduction to being a member of my team and a Stampin' Up! Demo. So thank you very much indeed for bearing with me. Do remember that we've only got until the 31st of August to make the most of the extra offer. So come September, it goes. But as I say, you can order in your starter kit items from the upcoming autumn winter catalogue. So it's a great time to get ahead with your Christmas, Halloween, autumn projects. There are some amazing things in the catalogue. I cannot tell you how fantastic the catalogue is. The quality is second to none. So yeah, and everything goes. It's brilliant. All the colours go. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I do hope you will consider signing up for my team. I have a little saying with my sparkling sunflowers. I have never met a sunflower I didn't like. They're a great bunch of folk. We cover pretty much the whole of the UK, and we're into Europe. We meet on Facebook. We meet at team and Stampin' Up! Events, and we just have a ball. It's fantastic. And whether you want to just join for the discount or whether you want to make some extra money, that's fine. Either is good. And if you sign up now, you have until the end of January at the very earliest to make the most of the demonstrator discount, and that's 20%. You get a minimum of 20% off your purchases, so it's fantastic. Thank you very much indeed for bearing with me, and I hope to see you again for a more normal project tomorrow. Thanks a lot.